Welcome everyone, this is Lisa Foster from fosteringcreativitytogether.com. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And today I want to show you this super cute and super easy little tube treat holder. In our 2017 catalog, holiday catalog, we have these adorable tubes. They're so cute. They're plastic and they're food safe, so you can fill them with candy or cake decorations or mini chocolate chips. M&Ms work good in here. These are orange Tic Tacs. I had to buy something I wouldn't eat because I ate the M&Ms. Anyway, it's really cute and it stands up on its own, and I can't say enough good things about it. So let's get started. First thing you're going to need is a piece of basic black cardstock that measures 9.5 by 3. And I have scored it, I've pre-scored it. It is 1 1/8, 4 1/4, 6 1/4, 7 1/2, and 8 5/8. And let me just show you where those weird numbers are on the Stampin' Trimmer here. The 8 5/8 is this mark right here. I don't know if you can see because of the glare. I'll push the paper down to it. There. Is that better? Okay. And then the other weird one was 1 1/8. So that is right there. Let's see that. Okay. So we're going to take this piece here, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to stick it in the trimmer just a little ways, just barely in there, because we're going to make a little cutout so our punch can reach. This doesn't have to be perfect by any means. Just cut a little slit in there like that, and then take your paper snips and oops, this is going to get covered. Whoops, it will get covered on the floor. So it doesn't matter that it looks like that. Okay, so we're done with this. So let's go ahead and fold. I have a little folder somewhere. Here it is. Okay. When you're doing anything that's 3D, it's important to always reinforce the fold or burnish the fold. Okay. Now this strange looking thing is going to go together like this. This piece here, we're going to put adhesive on the back of it. Okay, can you see how that works? This is the side view. This is the top where the tube goes in, and it'll go in down to this bottom piece. You see how that is? Okay. So what we need to do is we need to put a circle here, and we're going to use the 3/8 inch punch. Don't laugh at me, I still have whale tails. I've been with Stampin' Up! A long time, and I know I'm going to have to replace them soon, but they still work good, so I still use them. So, well, let's do the cutter for this. Not actually the cutter part, but since this is 3 inches wide, we can go here to 1 1/2. Okay, that helps us make a point anyway. So I'm just going to take my paper piercer and poke it. And I'm going to use one of the white, this is a white watercolor pencil, but it has many uses. Okay, so again, it's going to go together like this. It's important that you keep your orientation because it's easy to lose it. So we know that this will have a hole in it, I think. Let me make sure. I've messed this up so many times. Yes, this one will have a hole, and this one will have a hole. Now these aren't going to line up perfect and lay flat, but get them as close as you can. Sort of just snug it up to this score line here. Okay, then take your 3/4 inch punch, stick it in there, and try to get it center with that little mark that we made, and punch. Okay, now our holes are made. So let's put our decorative panels on. You need 3 of these. They measure 1 1/16 by 2 7/8, and you'll need 3 of them. So the first one you're going to put on the top here where your tube is going to go in, and it's okay, we'll punch this hole out in a minute. Let's just get some glue around here, and here. And we'll just lay this on here like so. Okay, and then, ooh, glue is wonderfully forgiving. Okay, so this is the top. Again, we're looking at it this way. So now we want to put the decorative panel here and here. Well, I thought I made a boo-boo, but I didn't. Okay, so that's going to go on there, and then I find it easier to do it this way on the ones that have the holes, so you don't get adhesive on in the hole. And you can use fast fuse, nail, whatever you want, tear and tape. All that works good. I do recommend though when you put the adhesive on this part that actually holds the box together to use fast fuse or tear and tape or glue. Okay. So now we have our panels on. Just want to keep making sure that you're going the right direction. Okay, not bad. Okay, so let's give this a minute, and I'm going to bring in this, and I'm going to show you the stamp that I'm using is the Labels to Love, and we're using the Have a Haunting Halloween stamp. But before I actually stamp it on for the tag, I'm going to take this, and you can see where I've gone in here, and I'm going to just color it real quick, being careful not to get too close to the other stuff. And huff on it and stamp, and then you just go in with your marker once more and go like so. Okay, so that's all there is to that. I've already got one done here, so you don't have to watch that again. Now then, I use the basic black archival ink. I think it is the darkest, blackest ink that we carry. So I'll bring in my scrap paper here. Ink this up really well. It's a felt thing. It's not the foam like our other ones. Okay, so okay, not bad. See, I rocked. Don't rock. And this is our everyday label punch. It comes in a bundle with, I can't think off the top of my head which set it is. It is in the Holiday 2017 catalog though. Everything I'm using is from there. The designer series paper that I used is Spooky Night, and that is also in there. Really has some cool stuff. Okay, set this stuff aside and go back here. Now that this is dry a little. You can see where your designer series paper is here. So just go in and punch that out. No biggie, right? And do the same thing here. Okay, now then, if you notice on this one, I have these little things. I think they just add a little cuteness. So let me show you how we do that. We take our 3 1/4 inch punch and our 1 inch punch. First you want to punch the 3 1/4. I'm going to do 2 of them. And then you just center that hole. If I can get it centered. There we go. Okay. Now we can take a little adhesive. Let's use this side. Sorry, I keep going off camera. I'm still trying to learn where I need to be. Okay. And then you just take it and fit it around the hole. Isn't that cute? I think it just adds some cuteness to it. Not that it's not already cute. And I failed to mention at the beginning of this, I got this idea from Rachel Tessman. So thank you, Rachel. She's an amazing stamping artist. Okay, now we have this on there. Okay, and now you can see where this goes. Okay, so just lay that down in there, just like that. Push it up closer to the top because this is going to be covering it. Okay. Okay, so now all we need to do is take some adhesive. You know, let me just use my fast fuse. That'll be quicker. Just put some down here. Pretty good. You don't want it to come undone. That would not be fun. Okay. So you take this piece here. You can see how I have it here. And you just run it up against that fold line, making sure that it's even on both sides. Okay. And there you have your little treat thing. Let me pull it down. And it just stands on its own. Okay, now we can add that tag that I used dimensionals. I'm sorry, they were over on my other table. I think a couple should do the trick. Well, have a little front bow on us. Okay, it's kind of a good idea to stand it up so you don't get it too low, and then just sort of center that in the center. And I've got a couple of the black rhinestones here. I'm just gonna pick them up with my paper piercer here. Just to add a little bling bling. Gotta have some bling, right? And that's it. That's all there is to it. Just fill your tube. They come in the box like this. There's 12 of them and they're $5. So this is what they look like. And fill them up and give it to some person that's very special to you. That's about it for today. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. The information, measurements, and everything are in the link to my blog, which is down in the description of this video, and I'm always happy to help or answer questions. Email me. All of my information is on my blog. So I hope you have a rest of the weekend is wonderfully for you, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks. Bye.